Yeah, we started.
All right. Okay. So, for those of you who do not know me, I am Mascaro, the leader of Section 8. And today I'll be talking about things that are concerning ERB, Epic Rap Battle. And I'll be talking about Midnight Star, Red Rabbit, Section 8, and everything else that's concerning ERB. So, to start this topic off, we're gonna start with Midnight Star and how me and her got into beef. This all started on one random day when it was just me and Sinister grinding in a server like we normally do, cause we just grind. Apparently, Sinister and Captain Justin had got into it, like a little argument had broke out. So I was like saying, okay, they're boys, so maybe they'll get over it. So Midnight Star, I think she's friends with Captain Justin, so she came to his defense, and she started trash talking Sinister, and then me. I always look out for my members, so I came to Sinister defense. I was also trying to figure out what had happened, but she was just saying Sinister was being like sexist or whatever the case was. And she was saying things and he said back some stuff. And I think what had happened was Star and Captain Justin had reported him and he got chat banned for at least 3 days or a week. And I was like saying, if they're looking to ban my members or whatever, then my job obviously is gonna be to ban them, because you're not just gonna enter a sub and violate my members and then walk free. I think at that time when all of that had happened, it was the beginning of this season. I think at the time WCDK was at the top. It was at number one at the time before Grand Tomo took over. But I think she was feeling herself because she was in the number one clan. But keep in mind, this girl did not put in any type of work. Is the members was literally carrying the clan. She did nothing. She's just absolutely just there to show off. She's like,
yeah, you mean like
she didn't put in. Yeah, she didn't put in any type of work. It's just like
it was
at the
like
time, I
Raven.
think it was you and Raven was at the top.
Yeah,
of the clan.
I know I was first, and then Memphis came in third. It was me, Raven, and Memphis.
Yeah, all three of those people, and along with some other people, they were at the top of the clan. So she just came in, and I was like saying, "Yo, who is this like emo girl?" Because this is the first time I saw her. Because for me, I think what had happened, back in season 5, I had took a break after getting 1,000 clan wins, the first to ever do it in ERB. I took a break. Me, Brizzy, I took a break from ERB for like 4 or 5 months. Some people thought I quit or whatever. I told them no, I just taken a break because I've been on it for a long time. I'm kind of fed up carrying it. And, there were some things that were surrounding me about, prison and all that type of stuff, what I will address in the next video. But then when I returned, there was clans like 2M, NRG, Stage Diver, and some other people, like random people. And then after that's when I met the others set of people and stuff like that. So I'm like saying, I don't know who these people are or who they're feeling like, but it's like, you just have to sometimes just like really like teach them a lesson or whatever the case was. So one day I was scrolling on my phone, and then I had saw a comment, because y'all know the song from me, Draco, Hillside, we lift up the Draco, yeah. She had comment under my page talking about one of the gangsters, be like, keep in mind, she knows nothing about me. She just hear things from people and just talk whatever. I don't know what she be talking about, but sometimes I be able to know what she's talking about because I have some people who apparently that could see her chat. So whenever she talks shit, they would tell me that, oh, she's talking shit. Because I can't see her chat because we're not in the same age group, of course. But like I said, I have people on my side that could see her chat and stuff. And then there's a lot of times where she would join my server and be like, oh, this was not the server. I wasn't looking for you or whatever the case was. My friend was in the server. And half of the time, when it be me and my members, is like she would join the sofa, and I'm like saying none of my members are friends with you, so I know for a fact that you really have no friends here, because I think the only member I probably have that are friends with her is either Unkillable and Arthur. I think those are the only two, because I think nobody else is in Section 8 is friends with her, as far as I know, because I know most of my members' friends, and I know she's not on the list of them.
I
So
mean, I
it's
have like
either
a
have to be.
thousand different friends, so some.
I mean,
Yeah.
no, I mean, when she had joined, it was just my members, and then the rest was just noobs. And the people that I really know of, they don't have her friended, because I could like see their mutuals, I could see who they have friended, I could see everything else. It's like they don't have her added or whatever. So I know she just probably just was just scrolling through servers, and she probably just see my profile pic and be like, oh, let me join and see what's happening. That's what I believe what happened. Some of the times Arthur and me used to be grinding, I should used to join in, and I would tell Arthur to get her up out of here, because all she just really trying to do is just rig. So it don't really make sense for her to be here. And yeah, she twisting a lot of these stories. She's acting like um I'm letting my members do whatever. I brainwash them. She just does a lot of stuff. She also have a thing for having my members. She tried to get in the head, getting them to try to leave Section 8 to follow her or whatever the case was, because like why would anybody follow her? Anybody that follows her always gonna be at the bottom. It's like she don't know what she's talking about or what she's doing. She's a clan hacker. She was literally in concrete jungles with Lil Monkey. She was also in WCDK before the first time it got deleted. And then she was in YNW, and now she's back at WCDK. I respect Raven as a leader, but as for the people who are currently in the WCDK clan, is not looking really good. That's what I was saying. It doesn't look good. A lot of those people are not good rappers, and I'm gonna just name a few. The Midnight Star is one. Red Rabbit is one. I'm also gonna be speaking about him, but let's just and they have like a whole bunch of other people, and it's just not really looking good, because when the way I remember WCDK, it had Reaper, and he was one of the best leaders out there, and he had a lot of talented rappers. Even WCDK dominated my first tournament when I first entered ERB, and El Chapo or El Guapo, whatever y'all want to call him, he was the winner, and he was a WCDK member, and they had a lot of talented members when Reaper was in charge. But I'm not saying Raven is a bad leader. It's just sometimes the choices he make or the people he puts on his clans is like mediocre. You know what I'm saying? It's not really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess the Star Girl Midnight Star wanted to have peace with me after I bought the Infinite Rotten Tomatoes, because at first I used to hit it with regular tomatoes, but it never really did much. But the Rotten Tomatoes, it's hella annoying, especially when somebody keeps hitting you with it. So I don't know if that was one of the reasons she wanted peace, because she fed up getting hit, or she just wanted to stop it. But honestly, she be talking a lot of crap when I'm not there, and I know people be telling me about it. So which is why I'm not letting her off the hook as easily and stuff like that. This girl lives in a safe community. I don't know why she's acting bad. It's just really crazy overall.
Matt, before the weeks, this is your account to Roblox.
I'm doing a podcast. We're speaking about things that's happening in
Sorry to
Serbia right now.
but
Kiki, can you turn your fucking mic down? Turn your mic down. Jesus Christ.
Wait, can you just turn your mic down a little bit?
Okay.
I'm gonna just finish something real quick.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
get back to that.
Also, I will say, so Dom wants me to tell you that Punk's trying to come back, and also at the end, I need to ask you some questions.
Yeah, for sure. Punk is not coming back. I'll also address that in this type of situation. Let's continue with the Midnight Star situation. Anyways, a lot of people, like she says, a lot of people do not like Section 8 or Section 8 cheats or whatever the case is. Now, let me just say something. My members are very talented, and they are the we have the best rappers in out of all the clans right now. I don't care what anybody else say. We have the best rapping clan right now. Lyrically, we win. So they be saying this and that, but let me tell you this: if you give them an opportunity and they was to have their clan members in a server and it was just like one Section 8 member, they would try to rig them. So it's like don't be coming with that because a lot of clans does it. So don't come be picking on Section 8 saying Section 8 does this and Section 8 does that. All of this stuff happened way before Section 8 was made. So I'm not trying to say this and that. And then he be saying Red Rabbit, apparently a next friend of ours he's saying Red Rabbit is a good guy, Red Rabbit is this and that. About Red Rabbit now, this guy is first of all, let me just say his music is trash. I listen all his songs. Like I'm not even being a hater. His music is just like complete garbage. Like you cannot listen to Red Rabbit songs and be like, yo, this is actually fire. No, his songs are actually garbage. They actually put you to sleep.
Wait a minute.
You do not want to listen to Red Rabbit songs. No. Apparently him and Drib had like beef and I guess, they rap it out and he quit against Drib and then he said his excuses was because he was going through a lot of stuff in life. That was not the case. For me, I think he knew Drib was beating him and had a lot of information on him, and he took the loser road and he quit. And now, he's on Epic Rap Battle talking about Screw Hillside, Screw Section 8, and talking about he don't care if I diss him or make a song because, he will make back one. Because I'm saying, look, yo, listen, if you quit against Drib, you're going to rethink your whole life with me. I don't think you want that. That's not a clash you should be aiming for. And then the next thing I would love to address is a lot of them said I give Luke the King, also known as Flame Gator, the N-word pass against a player called Kitsune. Now, let me address this here so clearly for everybody to understand. When it comes to the N-word being used, there is no rules when it comes to rap battle. Anything can be used. That's not something you can control. Now, I did not give anybody the N-word pass. I said, when it comes to battle rap, anything could be used as long as you do not use it in arguments or just verbal, just using it like that. You know what I'm saying? If you actually look at battle rap, you would know that this type of stuff always happens. So if you people getting into your feelings and being like, oh, this and that happened, a lot of, black folks also say racist thing to white people as well. I'm trying to keep it equal. So I'm saying, I'm not promoting any racial stuff. I'm just letting the world know what be going on. So, yeah, Red Rabbit, as I said before, this guy also is known to be an E-smasher. He was caught being naked, apparently, with no clothes on in Brookhaven with a girl. Pretty sure she's 7 years old. And, they got a screenshot of it. And I guess he's just trying to act like it never happened. But it's how can we take someone seriously? And they have this thing, being oh, I'm goofy because apparently I call myself an emperor or whatever the case was. Well, me calling myself a king, I mean, I don't really find nothing wrong with that, but you calling yourself a rabbit, like Red Rabbit, Blue Rabbit, Silver Rabbit, you naming yourself after animals, you literally calling yourself a prey. So, which is worse? I'm not naming myself after animal, especially a prey that gets eaten by coyotes and other type of animals. It's that looks bad.
I mean, you do realize that technically I'm based off of a mythological animal.
Well, I mean, okay, I mean, it's a mythical creature, whatever, but it's fine. But I mean, calling yourself a rabbit, though, I mean,
yeah.
It's not it. You cannot be.
If you call yourself a dragon, then at least you're not a prey. You're top of the food chain, whatever.
They naming themselves a prey. They call themselves rabbits, and we know what type of animals that eat rabbits: snakes, coyotes, eagle. I could name a bunch of animals that eat rabbits. So it's you calling yourself a rabbit. So it's how can you really sit here and have like talk for anybody? I say what I said. Section 8 is at the top of the clans lyrically, and they just don't like it because they don't have the mindset of a leader, and they don't know how to lead a clan, and they don't know how to plan ahead. They just be begging help from people. If you look at me and you really check out how I do things, I don't beg people for help. Everything I do is on my own. I build up my own stuff, and then after everybody wanted help, or some people would join like a high clan because they see it's doing numbers, but half of those people never put in the work, and it's just crazy because it's not really, we don't really have that much good rappers. It had a day as well when Midnight Star was also trying to diss me on stage, and that shit was just so whack. Like, talking about breaking ego or whatever. I want to know if anybody really takes like this girl seriously. Like, she thinks I call her emo because she's wearing all black. And that's not the case because I wear black clothing in the game as well, sometimes white. I call her emo because it's the way she be acting. She just, like, bro, it's just something about her I just don't like. It's just, I don't think I ever like really dislike somebody as much as her. Even though I can't see her chat, it's like her presence alone in the game is just, yeah. And then a next thing I would like to address, the former leader of Stage Diver, who goes by the name Punk Rocks. Some people knows him as, well, you may have known his account had been terminated for reasons. Well, I was actually one of the reasons his account got terminated. And apparently he had got banned from the ERB community because of something he did involving a minor who happened to be underage. And he is 23 with a wife. Yeah, I know you're wondering, being like, what is a 23-year-old doing talking to someone underage? It's crazy. And we really don't want this guy back into the community. I think he's trying to find his way in. He messaged me this afternoon, trying to play it friendly and stuff like that, but I'm not having it. And I'm going to soon put a stop to whatever he's trying to get into. For my part, what I really try to do is I really do be looking out for the community and really be trying to, help players grow. And then if they have these other type of rappers that just be acting slow. And I don't know what to really say about it, to be honest. It's just a bunch of wild thoughts. And then they have King Brother, who apparently was a ex-Section 8 member. He had got banned. And he got banned because of me, because we had a dispute and I had to do something what I had to do. But I won't speak about that. A lot of people didn't like him because apparently he was also trying tomatoes and he was, doing this and doing that. But sometimes some people be talking crap. So I used to just really tell them what really used to went down, and then, that had happened. But like I said, if you are friends with like Midnight Star or Red Rabbit, do not associate yourself with clones. Do not call yourself rabbits, because you just make yourself look more like them, and you don't want that. Oh, well, what else there to talk about? I think I addressed almost everything. Look, that section. Oh yeah, I also seen a lot of people trying to cosplay as me, talking about Emperor Mask pointed inside of their rapper's name and stuff like that. I guarantee half those players who be like doing all those trolling stuff, they normally do it when I'm not on the game. Whenever I enter the game, they all be silent. Like, why they acting like that? Say whatever you have to say when you see me in the game. Stop acting cold. But that's just them. It's just a bunch of internet thugs that be feeling themselves. What I say in my music, I actually do. They don't. So they need to know the place. Unkillable, you said you had some questions for me, right?
Yeah, so I also do have something special at the very end. So first I wanted to know what you would rate each of your current Section 8 members on a grading.
You want me to rate them like tier?
Yeah.
Rating?
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people have been wanting to hear it.
I guess. Okay. You could call some names and I'll give you my honest opinion.
Let's just go with Sinister.
Okay, current Sinister, he used to be at his best, but currently I'll put him at D plus as of right now.
D plus?
Yeah, D plus as of right now. And I seen him do better.
What about me? I'm just going in what I can think of off the top of my head.
Okay, I'll put you at. You could either be between B plus or B minus, but yeah.
Alright. Let's do Geeky. CC's here.
Geeky?
Yeah.
I haven't seen Geeky rap in a while. I mean, but I'll put him in the B tier as well.
What about Rustin?
Yeah, very good, very good. You could actually, I'll put him either A minus or A plus.
Alright.
Very good rapper.
So, who else do we have? Brizzy.
Brizzy, he have his moments, but I think I put him at B minus.
Alright, what about Emperor?
Oh, Fantastic Z?
Yeah.
Probably when he takes his rap serious, because he shows a lot. When he takes his rap serious, I think I put him at B plus.
What about Z?
Z? Oh, the girl?
Yeah.
Oh well, she's not really a rapper. She just be there. So I can't really say it. She's not really a rapper. She doesn't really rap, but she just helps the club. To be honest, yeah.
So the next thing that I wanted, so I'm going to screen share for this one because I have, you'll see what I have for the, on the video you'll see. I just need to get it ready real quick. Alright, screen share. So I actually made you a Pokemon. Wait, no, wrong one.
You want me to rate your Pokemons?
Yeah. I just want to see what you think of what I made you.
I don't really know how I feel about Pokemons, but
I mean, it's really just a show. Yeah, I just found some random guy on the side of the road.
Oh wait, one more thing I would want to say is they were saying what do you call it? Oh, also y'all make sure to check out the album on Mascara Vivo. Make sure you put that in the video as well. But I wanted to also say that the Midnight Star girl, she's very mid. I don't know who she's feeling like, by the way. I hopefully somebody in her age category put her in a place, because if I could have only see her chat, it would have been over for her by now.
Alright. So as you can see, I have brought random ass Timmy in, and I'll let you pick. I'll let you pick anyone. I don't care.
Okay, how do I go about this?
I mean, you're guaranteed to win. This is just to show you what I do for the tournaments and stuff.
I think I'll just go with Stone Ava, whatever the
Stone
thing
X?
called.
This one?
Yeah.
Alright, which one you pick now?
Let me see.
I mean, I can also switch into any single one of them if you want to see another one.
What was that? Sleep Talk? I think Sleep Talk would be alright.
So it didn't work because you're not asleep. The Pokemon, like, it'll say sleep. I mean, I also have the other one. I have two.
Oh, okay. Wait, you want me to choose the next one?
Yeah. I mean, you can also choose to see another one.
All right, let's see. What are the names? I can't even see right now.
Zoom in.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Oh yeah. Okay. Oblivion Wing. Okay. Without further ado, let's not waste people time with too much Pokemon. But yeah, that's the message I have right now to tell everybody. So, if you want to ask more questions concerning ERB or what do I think of other people, you can ask as well before it comes to an end.
Yeah, my last question, and then we'll let Geeky talk for a little bit. Is what do you think of Fazzo, Lego, or anime fan?
As a rapper or a person or both? Like, what do I think of him as a clan leader?
Well, yeah, like, just what do you think of him in general?
Good question. Okay, if we're talking about what do I think of him on ERB, well, some people, consider him as a big role model to the game, and how he carried it for certain years. But okay, if we're talking about him being a rapper, then I don't think he's on the level of me and other people. He's just I guess what really holds him back from being a great leader is a lot of his members, like the lyrical legend and one of his other members, well, used to be members, Rex Rose, also known as Kai, was use a lot of alt accounts or bots, and they grind off the bots, or they let them bots like help them, like they can't win a single match by themselves without using any alt accounts or bots, because like people don't really vote for them. So that's why they really depend on their bots to get votes. So I feel like he could stop it, but I think what Fazio is really scared of, I think he knows that without the lyrical legend help, that he knows that Section 8 will pass him. And I think him losing his number one spot is something he's scared of.
All right, now what would you say, like, your relationship, like not in like a romantic way, you know what I mean, like friendship or acquaintances, you know what I mean?
With him?
Yes, for Fazio. Then I have one other question.
I think it's just mutual. I think it's just mutual. I think it's pretty clear that some of his members do not like me, and I do not like them because I told them straight out. Some of them, say they want peace, but I know sometimes under that mask is pure lies. It's pure lies they tell it. They just want me to be friend with them so they could keep grinding off their bots and stuff like that, or doing other stuff. So I would just say it's just mutual. I don't really have like a huge amount of respect for him, but I could respect certain things he does, like with the like protecting people from pedophiles and stuff like that. That's something I could respect. But when it comes to actual fake grinding and other stuff, it's like no.
All right, now this is the last question that I have before we're gonna let Gigi talk. Do you think that I'm a better rapper than Fazio? Just a personal question.
I think most people are better rappers. And he's not really a rapper or anything. He's a grinder. He just grinds for wins, but he's not a rapper. So I think
All right. So now
that. I mean, Geeky, whatever you want to say now to the ERB community or whatever the case is, you're allowed to speak now.
You can talk about anything, Geeky. Hello?
I don't think.
Hello. What do I say?
Yeah, you can say anything you want.
Okay. Now, aside from Punk and the others like Soon and who is that other guy? Next.
Mm-hmm.
We have caught someone named Black Nova behind the scenes doing some activities you will not mention. And we have dismantled every source of those activities, and it most likely be gone from the ERB community.
You're breaking up a lot.
Yeah, so I don't have a good microphone.
Alright, anything else?
No, that's all.
Alright. So I hope y'all enjoyed. We'll probably do more of this. And comment what you want us to talk about next.